Hello and welcome to today's lesson on innovation feedback loop learnings. In today's session, we're focusing on how learning plays a key role in keeping innovation alive and thriving within your team. You'll see how different types of learning opportunities and environments can help employees stay motivated, contribute fresh ideas, and build stronger, more creative workplaces. We'll also look at the importance of creating a space where knowledge is shared, feedback flows, and continuous improvement becomes part of your team culture. Let's begin with the basics. What learning opportunities actually look like in an innovation-focused workplace. Learning opportunities. Let's begin by looking at the core, providing learning opportunities. In any forward-thinking organization, learning isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Employees need access to opportunities that support their daily performance and long-term growth. This can take many forms. Training days, workshops, and corporate events all offer exposure to new tools, perspectives, and approaches. It's also worth tapping into internal resources or encouraging independent research. The more accessible the information is, the more confident and capable employees become. Offering structured learning isn't just about skills, it's a signal that innovation is supported and expected. Learning opportunities. The connection between learning and motivation is powerful. When people are exposed to new ideas or given space to expand their thinking, they're more likely to challenge routine, explore new approaches, and re-engage with their work. A creative workplace culture amplifies this effect. It allows curiosity to thrive and normalizes the idea that improvement is always possible. But without that culture, even the best training will fall flat. People need to feel that learning and innovation are not just allowed, but encouraged. In short, innovation doesn't come from pressure. It comes from people who are inspired, supported, and switched on. Types of learning opportunities. So what does learning actually look like in action? It's not just classroom training. There are many ways people can grow on the job, including coaching and mentoring, where experienced staff support others. On-the-job training, learning as you go. Action learning, which involves solving real problems as a team. Formal training sessions. For deeper skill building, professional development workshops, often short and targeted industry networks or associations. To stay connected with broader trends. Each of these gives employees a different way to develop, and no single method works for everyone. The goal is to offer a variety of paths, so people can learn in the way that suits them best. Creating a learning environment. Learning can't thrive without the right environment. A creative business atmosphere invites people to share knowledge, test ideas, and learn from one another. It encourages open feedback, collaborative thinking, and active contribution. This isn't about flashy programs, it's about everyday behavior. How freely do people speak up? How are ideas received? Do team members feel safe suggesting improvements? For example, if a manager encourages staff to present one small improvement idea in every team meeting, it sends a clear message. We learn here. We listen here. When learning is part of the culture, innovation becomes part of the routine. That brings us to the end of today's lesson on innovation feedback loop learnings. We explored how learning fuels innovation, not just through courses, but through culture. We looked at the value of training, coaching, and knowledge sharing, and how creating the right environment turns individual effort into collective progress. The strongest teams aren't just skilled, they're curious, open, and constantly learning. Please feel free to ask if you'd like to revisit any part of today's session. Goodbye, and see you next time.